All right, Nintendo, Paul. Long-standing, amazing.
We're going
company.
back to YCharts because right now we're not going to have the foreign companies to start. We're going to build this thing up and then go from there. So $73.8 billion market cap, 19.41 PE. So check mark there. Yeah. Profit margin of about 25%. So that's a check mark there.
Yeah.
And dividend yield of 2.5%. We have to add a dividend yield still to our other one. But so overall, 2 checks. 2.5% dividend yield is about, what is that? 1.7 billion, 1.6 billion. Let's call it 1.5 just to be low. It's a little bit over that, but $1.5 billion in dividends every year they have to pay.
Okay, pillar number 3 is revenue growth on Nintendo.
The revenue growth, 4.2 to 12 point. Okay, check mark there. They did a big acquisition. We talked about this. What acquisition did they do?
Anybody know out there?
I forget, but it was something. They acquired something because they have a big jump in revenue. So it is a check mark there.
Okay. Pillar number 4 is profit growth, Paul.
Huge jump. 137 million, 2.3 billion. Massive check mark there.
Okay, 4 straight checks. This is our first. Esports that has a check on PE, Paul. So maybe we're getting somewhere. 4 straight checks. Shares outstanding. Oh, the Switch came out, Paul. Here you go. They said maybe.
Oh, it wasn't an acquisition. It was Switch.
Switch came out. Yeah, they released Nintendo Switch.
Which is awesome, by the way.
That was pretty dope. Yeah.
I have one.
Massive success, of course. Thanks, David. All right, shares out. You have a Switch, Paul. I didn't know that. What do you...
I've only played it like once. I'm bringing it to Mexico so we can play it tomorrow.
Don't forget
nice.
that tomorrow.
You're going to Mexico tomorrow?
We're going to Mexico tomorrow.
Oh, how nice. Pillar number 5 is shares outstanding. We want this number going down.
It is going down, 961 and 952. It's about a 1% drop in shares outstanding. Check mark there.
That's 5 straight, Paul. Pillar number 6 is current assets over current liabilities, Paul.
16.74 billion to 4.7, and total liabilities of 5 billion. So we have to subtract $11 billion from their market cap. Wow. So their PE is even lower than it is. It should be a $62 billion company. Their PE is roughly 16.
Wow. Look
Wow.
At that.
Incredible. Massive check marks there.
Okay. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, free cash flow growth, Paul. I'm assuming they're doing well. Nintendo is looking pretty good. 6 straight checks, baby.
Okay, so this is one of the downfalls of YCharts. I can only get to 03, March of 2020 to do the yearly. So we're talking about 420 million versus 3.1 billion.
So that is increasing, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Yeah, we're not even going to look at these first few years. Even these ones. I mean, their free cash flow is roughly 2.85 divided by 6 divided by, so $2 billion a year. Let's do the trailing 12 months. Because here's the deal, guys. I don't want to discount their free cash flow. Trailing 12. Oh. What the heck?
What do you think, baby?
Well, first off, there's an example of an error on YCharts. It won't even give me a trailing 12 months for that. So let's do quarterly. Let's see if quarter appears here. Oh, wow. Okay, annual it is. It might be a way to report. Foreign companies sometimes don't report as many as we do. Mm-hmm. That might be the reason, but still. 3.1 billion. So right now it's 63. So $63 billion market cap net of the cash divided by 3.1 is 20. Oh, it's a check. It's exactly 20 right now. It's exactly 20 on the nose right now.
So the price to free cash flow is 20?
Right? As of this very second, when you factor in the cash.
Yes. From
the net cash from the balance sheet, it's 20 right this very second.
So what's your take on Nintendo?
I don't like you're going to hate this. I don't like the massive jump because of Nintendo Switch. Because to me, that means that if somebody else comes out with something better or whatever, it's not a diversified portfolio of companies. Just like we said about the EA Sports and the other companies, aren't these whimsical? Nintendo's a great brand. They're going to be around for a long time. But if that big of a jump, if that big of a percentage of the revenue comes from one thing, you got to question that and worry about that. So I also question game consoles in general versus the phone. What's going to happen there? Is Nintendo going to get more into the development of games and all that stuff? And that way they can start, doing more on phones. I just always worry about that.
There's a lot of companies that are doing now, they will sell you some kind of controller and you put it around your phone and you have the controller and your phone is the screen. So, yeah. Okay, from momentum standpoint, you ready for me, Seth?
Go ahead, Mo.
I don't trade foreign companies. I don't like it. And the reason is you can just look where the stock price is. It's just jumping all over the place, up and down. It's too volatile for me. Like right in here, you could just see that we're just bouncing up, down, side to side. So it is an uptrend. If you do want to do something with it, this is something that you really need to have stops on. And if it was me, I would probably go even tighter than that 4 to 5% trailing stop. I'd probably do something like 3 because this thing moves around so much pre and post market.
Thanks so much for watching the video. We hope you were intrigued. If this style of investing speaks to you, click the link below to join our Patreon. As a patron, you get access to a wonderful community of like-minded investors where you can chat, connect, ask questions, and share ideas with badasses like you all over the world. The best part is you get the amazing Everything Money software. This is revolutionary, unlike any YouTube page. Yep. You can track your investments, look at stocks, and quickly run our 8-pillar analysis on any company you like. Yeah! The top tier patrons get direct access to Paul and Trader Mo. You'll see their daily trades, their updated portfolios, and every options contract they write on a daily basis. We provide Patreon exclusive videos just for you, including live streams and exclusive content from our team. Our bottom patron tiers fill fast, so join today. But hey, if you don't believe me, look at all of our patrons' amazing success stories. This is your chance to get serious about investing. Yep. If you're finally ready to level up your investing game, join our Patreon and let's start kicking ass together.